Good morning. Welcome back to Trending on Shaw. We were just chatting over the break here. A zoo in San Francisco is allowing you to adopt a cockroach or a scorpion.
I'm sorry, a what?
A cockroach or a scorpion.
Okay.
And you can send the certificate to your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend for Valentine's Day.
Awesome.
So if you're not a fan of Valentine's Day, maybe you can go adopt a cockroach in their name.
That's too funny.
And then they'll also send them a stuffed cockroach or scorpion as a keepsake, I guess you
Well,
could say.
Donna's from the Calgary Zoo. What do you think?
To the Calgary Zoo.
Well, I think it's a great idea. I mean, zoos are always looking for creative ways to make money. You know, that's our raison d'etre, is trying to fund our really important conservation programs.
Yeah.
But this is a good laugh. This is a great one too. I think it really tickles people's fancy.
Oh,
I'm not
get
sure.
it.
I wonder how many sales you can get.
But they don't actually send the cockroach in the mail.
No, not a real one. They send a stuffed one. Like, so you're not actually
a stuffed
adopting
animal
it to take it home.
It's better to have the real one.
Yeah, I don't want any more.
It's more of a
Because-
donation.
Yeah, or if they want to send something friendly, you could send off a penguin. That would make them really happy.
Oh,
Yeah, they do that too.
Yeah.
Flamingos, penguins, so...
You have
But
a nicer option.
none of them are real.
No.
Right.
I would like to adopt a real penguin, so if there's a zoo that'll let me do that.
And take it home with you?
Do that, Christine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mr. Popper's
so...
penguins, anyone? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, you're right. And it was wrong. Cockroach, I love it. Hashtag ruin a wedding in 5 words. That's what's trending right now. Ruin a wedding in 5 words. We've gotten a few tweets. So the whole idea is, what are those 5 words you can come up with that basically say, here's how you ruin a wedding in 5 words. This is from @FriendsComedy, and she says, I, Ross, take thee, Rachel.
That was classic.
That was one of those iconic Friends moments that we'll never forget.
Exactly.
At least Christine
And then we started jumping, rejoicing. Yay!
Yeah.
He still loves her.
And then we had to watch it all unfold and then happen again.
Oh.
If you are a fan of the Game of Thrones, and I know that you are, Vincci.
Yes, I am.
The Lannisters send their regards. This is from @Allison B. And of course, that famous moment when, of course,
The red wedding joke.
the red wedding, yes, the red wedding.
Yes.
Oh, you and I are geeking out right now. Does anybody have one that come up with
geez.
5?
On the spot.
Yeah.
I don't know,
5
that's
words.
hard. I am
That's
getting
tough.
married in July, so I've been like trying to not.
Are you really? So we should
Not
don't wanna
think
be
of 5 words.
Practicing,
no.
practicing what you're going to say.
Well, like my commissioner or my officiant said that like he's gonna have the stuff printed in like big paper, big font, so I just have to read. So hopefully,
Hopefully everything goes smoothly.
yes.
Well, here's one that might make you chuckle a little bit. This is sent in from @JoeOnVine, and the 5 words he says, are you serious? Till death?
I don't think you want to
The
say that at
idea,
your
at
wedding.
least.
Yeah. Or this one last one here. This is from @CB. I do, I guess?
Oh, geez.
That's not too confident.
No.
July, eh?
Yes.
Sorry we had to do that for you.
That's okay.
Now you'll be nervous
Now
for
I
your
know
start a
what
new
not
one.
to say.
What not to
Like
say.
this is life advice right here.
Hashtag
so
ruin a
much.
wedding in 5 words.
There you go. If you want something to take up your time this afternoon, come up with some of those. All right, joining us now is Vincci Tsui, who works for Start From Scratch, also a food blogger, dietitian. Am I missing anything?
No, I wear so many hats. It's crazy.
And so we're going to talk about your Start From Scratch program today.
Yeah.
What is that? First of all, let's explain the program.
Sure. So Start From Scratch was a program that was started, I think, about 4 years ago now by my friend Dan Clapson, and who's a local food writer and blogger and journal personality. And so the idea, so we are a 10-week program that's free for post-secondary students to learn how to cook. And
Nice.
the idea was, you know, he was shopping at a grocery store one day and was, you know, in line behind some guys who just had like mac and cheese and all the packaged foods. And, you know, even though the idea behind it isn't necessarily nutrition, but just like, wouldn't it be so cool for, you know, guys in their 20s or even girls in their 20s to learn how to cook? And so we have lots of applications so far, but they're still open. We're starting off our next semester next Tuesday.
Wow.
But you can sign up at startfromscratch.ca/application. So
Are you suggesting that mothers don't teach their kids how to cook?
Or that ramen is not a food group?
Yeah, Yes! It's one of the 5 food groups, is it not? That and mac and cheese. Yes!
Yeah, so I mean, not necessarily, but I think like we all have very busy lifestyles now, and you know, even talking about that mom who, you know, wants, you know, the education to go more towards memorization and math and that kind of thing. So we're losing on life skills, and I know kind of in the last segment we were talking more about kind of the studying skills, but I think cooking skills, food skills, so learning how to meal plan, learning how to read a nutrition label, like those are all so important. And like even with cooking, like, you know,
Reading a recipe.
yeah,
Like,
reading a recipe.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What is TSP?
I was just doing that with my little sister, actually. We were cooking. I volunteer with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and so we were trying to work on life skills, and cooking was one of them. And we just did a recipe.
It's a life skill, yeah.
And she was like, "What is this TB?" And I'm like, "Oh God."
And you brought some.
I brought some stuff. So
What are those?
So we've got an onion, garlic, and ginger. Oh my goodness.
I know, I'm sorry.
Phoenix needs a lot of work.
Yeah. So maybe Phoenix wants to learn how to chop some of these
sign him
things.
up for one of your classes.
So one of the first things that we do teach people how to do, and if you guys wanted to try yourself, is how to chop an onion. Like this is something that it's definitely the first thing that we teach our students, and they bring it home and they're surprised that like even their parents don't really do it properly. So
We
what
all
you
gonna
want to
start
Are you
do?
gonna cry? Like,
Yeah.
can you teach us how to do it without crying? Like, that's the tricky part.
I find that since I wear contacts, I don't cry. What? That's one of the tricks.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
trick that we sometimes teach people is like you can store or put your onion in the fridge or freezer like just for a few seconds, and that can kind of
That's a
stop
good
the
idea.
things
So you're
from
not supposed to eat that part right there.
the peel. No. So
What?
so what I've done, and I'm gonna make a mess
I worry
here.
for
Sorry. This is why I'm
It's
like.
okay. We'll clean it up later.
all part of
Okay,
cooking.
so
Yeah.
I cut off kind of the stem end, so you're left with the hairier root end, and then what you want to do is you want to cut it in half. And does someone want to follow along with the other half?
Sure, I will cut the other
Come on,
half.
Kate, show us how
Do you
it's
trust
done.
me with a knife?
Yeah, I gave you my nice knife
Let me
too.
just back up a little bit.
So what you want to do is you want to cut.
so bad.
Here, I can demo first. You want to cut horizontally across.
You be careful over there.
Okay, I just sliced my thumb off the other day, so I don't know what I'm doing.
And you don't
Oh,
want to
look
cut
at
it
that.
all the way through
Oh.
because the root is going to hold it all together.
I already failed.
She's
well.
an eager learner.
Oh, this is it. Look at that.
I know.
eh?
And then you want to just cut kind of, I guess, vertically down like this, again, keeping the root intact.
Well, I've already messed mine up, so.
Keep going. Keep trying. This is good.
Is there another onion?
I just brought one, sorry.
My boyfriend is going to be so happy because this is how he does it, and I always criticize him because it takes him
Does he
forever.
actually do that way?
Well, he doesn't cut it in half, but he does it like, he does a little tic-tac-toe
and then
board.
and then what you do is you just chop, and you chop an onion, it's nicely diced.
That is gonna
and it's
change
not
my
all over
life.
the
That is so
place.
awesome.
And this
Onions
is-
at Kate's place. Yay!
I actually make an onion casserole, so this will help
Yeah.
enormously.
And now you
Less
just helped me
time.
make dinner, so that's awesome. And I know Kate wanted to learn a little bit about ginger, so my ginger's kind of dry.
We hear
at
so
the
many
end,
great things about ginger as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
But they come in such oddly shaped shapes.
So, I mean, the one trick that I like teaching people is how to peel ginger, because I find that a lot of the times people just kind of take their knife and they hack it off and they're
Yes.
Yes,
Hello.
and then you waste
so
half
much.
of it.
Yeah, then sign me up for that
actually
club.
can peel it with a spoon. So the spoon
spoon?
just
Like, what
takes
is-
off the peel.
wow.
Could I use a carrot peeler to do the
That's
same?
what I do. But then I end up hacking away.
But you end up hacking away so much,
That's-
and
that's
when
true,
you
yeah.
just used a spoon, it just takes the peel off.
Oh,
And
that's
then you can chop it
great.
up.
That's
So-
great.
Just some little kitchen hacks that we teach people at Start From Scratch.
You know what? We might need to take those classes.
Yeah.
love that.
Find
We might need to
a
open it up to the general population.
That's great stuff. Thank you very much. I'm going to cry.
So you have all this information on your blog?
Yeah, so on my blog at Vincci RD, but you can even follow us at Start From Scratch. So it's start and then from without the O and then scratch. So we're on Twitter or startfromscratch.ca.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and we're open to university students, but you know, you can kind of check Dan and I out online as well to kind of see what we're up to.
Thanks, Vincci.
Yeah.
Vincci Choi. Perfect. We'll have to check out more online. Now, Lindy is still down at the Humane Society with some cute little animals. I assume a cat
Covered
or
in
a dog
animals.
there. What do you got, Lindy?
Yeah. They're all so cute. So there's so many animals here that are up for adoption, but right now we're going to show you a dog that has a very sophisticated name. Who's this?
So this is Charleston. So he is a 4-year-old Chihuahua cross who is currently available for adoption at the shelter.
Okay, and also on the show we were talking about volunteering. So how would somebody volunteer their time if they wanted to do that here?
So we do recruit kind of a couple times a year. So we're not recruiting right now, but I would keep an eye on calgaryhumane.ca/volunteer. Another option is to become a foster parent. So lots of little guys, like Charleston, for example, need a little time out of the shelter for TLC. So check out calgaryhumane.ca/foster, and you can take these little guys into your home for a temporary little getaway.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for that. Hi, Charleston. And also as part of Giving Tuesday, we have some, oh, I got a kiss. I have some tickets to give away for Nikki Yanofsky. And so we have a little bit of a trivia question. What is that?
So how old is Charleston the Chihuahua?
You said it. So if you know the answer to that, make sure you tweet your answer to us at Trending on Shaw, and you can win these tickets. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for coming down and visiting with us and the animals.
So come down to the Humane Society and pick yourself up an animal so that you can warm up your home.
Aww.
Say bye, Charleston.
Lindy might be coming home with a dog today, or a kitten.
Or a couple.
Yeah, a couple of animals.